So here we have a Yealink W60 DECT base station and a handset that's paired with it. And in this video we're going to show you how to provision this SIP DECT handset and base station on the Amiba Cloud. We're going to need some information from the DECT base station. To do that, we're going to need the IP address of the station, base station, and its MAC address. So to do that, we press on the information button and click on base, and here we see on the top line the IP address of the DECT base station on the LAN. So we make a note of that so that we can log into it later. And further down we see the MAC address of the base station. We need to note that so that we can program it into the Cloud PBX also. So once we have those two pieces of information, we go to the installer portal on the PBX. So here we're on the page entitled System Phone Provisioning. That's found under the Users tab, and you scroll down to System Phone Provisioning. And this lists all the users of the system. So you select the user we're going to connect the DECT phone to, and in this column here under MAC address, we need to insert the MAC address of the base station and press save. Now I've inserted that already. Press save then, and that's the first step on the PBX. The second step is to check the provisioning server in the PBX, and that's under System tab, and it's the very last tab at the bottom. Click Provisioning Server, and what we need to do here is to copy the provisioning server address, the server URL, and that's listed here, and we'll need to paste this into the browser of the SIP base station so that it can auto provision from this provisioning server. So we copy that, and then we go to the browse into the phone. I've already put in the IP address which we noted earlier here, connected into the phone, and under the tab Settings we have a tab on the sidebar called Auto Provision. So I'm going to have to go through the login process here again. Type in the username and password. So we're now on the Settings Auto Provision page, and under the server URL shown here, we paste in this square the URL of the provisioning server that we've just taken from the PBX. Then press Confirm, and now press Auto Provision Now. And when you do this, the PBX will send down the configuration file to the SIP DECT base station. This takes about 2 or 3 minutes to configure, and the base station will need to be rebooted then. So we'll skip that part of the process because we've done that already. And once the base station comes back up, the SIP phones will be fully integrated with the PBX, and you should have access to the common PBX directories. So now we'll just see how to access those directories on the phone. If we go back to the SIP phone here, press the OK button and scroll down to the directories icon. Click Directories. You have two options, so you clicked on the second option, which is Remote Directory, and now you see the PBX is giving you three options: Personal Address Book, Common Address Book, or Extension List, which is just internal users. So if we press the Personal Address Book there, we have a list of all of the personal contacts. We can go back and look in the other phone books. That's the Common Address Book there. And go back one more time, we can look at the list of extensions. So that's it for this video.